Not just IDFC, I think if you look at any enterprise that has been attempted at this scale and size, you have to look at it as a marathon. Banking especially so, given just the sheer size of technology requirements, the size of the markets that we are looking at, the varied amounts of regulatory and financial elements that come into play. All of these elements create a situation where you're really looking at milestones being met in the short term. The invocation internally is that we need to build a bank, get our quarterly and our annual milestones delivered, but really have an eye on the ball of what we want to achieve at the end of a 7, 9, 10-year journey. Having a technology platform that is readily available for new employees join, make sure that there is immediate and early adoption. There is no opportunity to get used to an old way of doing things and now having to make you change to a new way of doing things. This is the way it's done here, simple as that. So that has been one of the big drivers of why we have invested in technology ahead of the curve. The second big driver has been that we are trying to completely new way that banking services are going to get delivered in the marketplace. You are not going to achieve that if you have an old way of doing things internally. You can't expect employees to be told that, listen, we are going to use all the old ways of doing things internally. Tomorrow, when you go and interface with a customer, switch on and do something different. That doesn't work. There has to be congruence between what you expect employees to deliver to customers and what organizations deliver to employees. Given that we have this opportunity and we were in a unique position that we have capital, we've taken this call. The choice of Cornerstone was quite easy. We were very clear that we wanted cloud, and I think the way forward for easy, rapid scale-up is using cloud technologies. So implementation and coding just completely goes out of the window. You don't need to worry about that. We felt Cornerstone was the closest to our philosophy. What we did in the 18 months before we launched the bank and before we actually got around to evaluating products is we created a bunch of people, created a team from people whom we had hired to articulate dream journeys. And from those dream journeys, we then constructed the standard process of business requirements, and we've run this against multiple providers that are there. Cornerstone came out on top. The way we've looked at it, performance, development, and talent is an integrated journey. What has been very surprising, and kudos to Cornerstone for this, is that they have really envisioned it that way. So that was the other reason I was very, very keen that we work with Cornerstone.